The renowned Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The core of mastering your craft is this insightful statement, which advocates for the pursuit of excellence driven by internal motivation and a dedication to lifelong learning rather than the search for external validation. This method, rooted in Stoic philosophy, allows you to create lasting value beyond transient outside benefits. Building knowledge with unwavering commitment. Rather than dwelling on the erratic judgments of others, I set out on a path of skill improvement and unwavering learning with determination. This proactive endeavor can be in various forms: formal education, to broaden your knowledge and learn new skills, sign up for classes, workshops, or certificate programs. Self-directed learning, to keep on the cutting edge of your subject, devour books, journals, and industry magazines. Take part in tutorials or online courses at your speed. Seeking mentorship, connect with industry professionals, absorb knowledge from their experiences, and receive insightful advice. Go beyond solving issues, take action as an advocate. Go beyond merely recognizing issues and develop into a proactive problem solver who foresees difficulties and provides thoughtful solutions. Being anticipatory shows initiative and readiness, and providing answers highlights your knowledge and critical thinking abilities. Accept input as a gift for personal development. Recall that constructive and good criticism is a priceless gift. Accept it as a chance for development and advancement. In the same way that Seneca recommended, true happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient since it comes from the gods. Consider criticism an opportunity to improve your work rather than a cause for despair. Filling the journey with wisdom from Stoicism. Take a cue from the Stoic wisdom as you go out on this path to mastery. Emphasis on virtue. Stoic philosophy greatly emphasizes the development of qualities such as justice, wisdom, courage, and temperance. These attributes improve your performance in your chosen area and elevate your character. Control what you can. Remember that how you react to what happens to you matters more than what happens to you, as Epictetus reminds us. Rather than worrying about approval from others or events beyond your control, concentrate on improving what you can control, such as your commitment, work ethic, and mindset. Discover joy in the process. Don't focus just on achieving fame or money. Instead, take pleasure and contentment in the ongoing learning and development process. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one, urges Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. By adopting these Stoic ideals and the persistent pursuit of mastery, you can develop genuine value that surpasses validation from others. Remember that the trip can bring you happiness and growth, bringing you to a state of excellence where your value is evident no matter what others say about you. Number 2, cultivate strong communication skills. A Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, Marcus Aurelius, once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." The core of this tactic is reflected in this strong statement: building effective communication capabilities. It involves more than just speaking. It consists of molding those words into bridges that promote rapport, comprehension, and, eventually, value. This tactic, rooted in the Stoic values of clarity, empathy, and active listening, allows you to handle any situation efficiently. Developing your clarity skills. Communicate yourself briefly and clearly. Steer clear of ambiguity and jargon. Make sure your message is clear and appealing to your audience by customizing your wording. Organize your ideas. Use introductions, supporting details, and conclusions to help your listener understand how your thoughts are logically organized. Accept the power of storytelling. Use narratives to engage your audience and increase the recall value of your content. Active listening is the secret to connection. Put all other distractions aside and give the speaker your whole attention. Establish eye contact and communicate your engagement through non-verbal clues. Pose explicit questions. Consider the speaker's viewpoint in addition to their words. Invite them to go into further detail and explain their reasoning. When you listen to someone with empathy, try to understand them and take note of their feelings. Show that you genuinely appreciate and care by responding in this way. Using Stoic knowledge to improve communication, concentrate on what you can control. Remember that Epictetus counsels, whenever you encounter anything that brings fear or sorrow, turn to yourself and ask what part of what has happened does not belong to you. You will find that not the external thing itself, but how you judge it brings sadness. Rather than worrying about outside forces, effectively design your message and manage your delivery. Respect diverse viewpoints. Stoicism strongly emphasizes appreciating other points of view. Respectfully convey your opinions while actively listening to others and enjoying their viewpoints significantly if they diverge. Seek truth, not victory. Instead of being a fight to win, communication should be a cooperative journey towards understanding. Have an honest desire to learn and share, and approach talks with an open mind. You may make your conversations become bridges of connection by developing the skill of clear communication, actively listening with empathy, and taking inspiration from Stoic ideas. Consequently, this will cultivate robust connections, augment cooperation, and ultimately increase your self-worth in every sphere of your existence. Recall that communication is an effective instrument. Use it carefully to create meaningful connections and to build bridges rather than walls. Number 3. Foster meaningful relationships. As the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This concise declaration highlights the importance of developing meaningful relationships, a tactic firmly based on the Stoic emphasis on interpersonal relationships and societal duty. This idea serves as a reminder that genuine value comes from the depth and quality of our relationships with people, not from our isolation in a society that frequently places a premium on individual accomplishment. Establishing trust, the foundation of meaningful connections. Honor your promises. Trust is built on a foundation of reliability. Stay true to your word, fulfill your obligations, and show reliability. Exercise integrity and honesty. Be sincere in both your words and deeds. Even face difficulty. Uphold moral ideals and stick to your convictions. Empathy and compassion, the keys to more meaningful relationships. Actively listen. Pay close attention to what people are saying and try to grasp their viewpoint. Ask clarifying questions and refrain from interjecting to understand their thoughts and feelings genuinely. Provide kindness and support. Be there for people when they need you most. Provide a sympathetic ear, a helping hand, and words of support. Remember the words of Seneca. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient since it comes from the gods. Communication and authenticity. Creating sincere bonds. Don't strive to be someone you're not. Just be yourself. Accept and celebrate your individuality and principles so people can relate to your true self. Communicate honesty and transparency. Communicate your ideas and emotions courteously and transparently. Promote candid communication and be prepared to admit your weaknesses. Stoic guidance for deeply meaningful connections. Focus on virtue. The cultivation of qualities such as justice, fairness, and compassion is emphasized in Stoicism. These attributes bolster your moral fiber and draw in like-minded individuals. Practice gratitude. Showing others how much you appreciate them helps to build stronger relationships and deeper connections. Recognize the beneficial influence of people on you and thank them for their contributions. Live with purpose. Having a purpose gives you a basis for connecting with people with similar objectives and aspirations and helps you cultivate common values. You may create lasting connections that improve your life, increase your sense of belonging, and eventually increase your understanding of worth in the world by fostering trust, exercising empathy, embracing genuineness, and taking inspiration from Stoic ideas.